Now I can hear it, too.
Yeah, we have a parody song coming up. Very excited. We collaborated with Ian Cunningham.
Ah.
It's going to be stuck in your head.
Yep. Earworm coming up.
What are we going to talk about? So, what's the first thing that Aresimowicz thinks of when he wakes up?
And the governor? What do we hate?
Yeah, so where are we with this thing? Where are we with the votes?
Where are we? Where are you?
We're going to get to that in a second.
Okay.
Our General Patrick Sasser's on the phone.
Ah.
But first, we're morons, then we're really morons, and he meant it, then we're not morons.
Oh, okay. The moronic thing to say.
Yeah. Isn't it moronic to say you meant moronic,
Yes.
and then say you didn't mean moronic?
Anything more moronic than a moronic?
Anything more moronic than saying you meant moronic, but then saying you didn't mean moronic?
No.
Maybe it's looking in a mirror.
AJ, this is the leader of the party
Yes.
Amazing.
trying to bring tolls to the state.
That's their general, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, tolls and moronic and... Wait, did I say moronic?
No, I meant moronic.
Now, here's a clip of him at a press conference saying it's moronic and we're morons. Morons.
I'm not even asking for the votes yet, just like I think it's absurd that municipalities are passing resolutions on something they don't know what it is. It's just moronic, to be quite honest. Now, going back to what I said before, I used the harsh word of moronic, and I meant it.
And I meant it.
He meant it.
Wow.
All right, well, he meant it.
No.
I like how you hear Ritter in the background.
Right.
Yeah, they're passing legislation on things they don't even know about.
Yeah, that.
That's his job. Just go, Your job's to react. Right.
He's like the hype man.
And he called us moronic the way we call him a-hole.
Yeah. And we said this last week. Well, if no one knows anything about it, how do you guys have numbers? How do you know it's 40% residents? How do you know it's 800 million? How do you know it's going to cost X amount from New Haven to Hart? How do you know all that?
Right.
I used the harsh word of moronic, and I meant it.
Right. We're all morons.
Right, but yeah, we figured that part out.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So then he goes on WTIC AM and he pulls back on the word moron.
How is it good or reasonable to broad brush them as moronic?
Well, look, it probably isn't. And I wasn't describing the leaders themselves, but the actions. And even moronic is probably too harsh to call it even now in retrospect.
But why wouldn't someone ask him if it's moronic because you don't have any of the numbers? How do you have the numbers?
Right.
Right? So it's a moronic act because we don't know what it is.
Right. But you know what the numbers are.
But you know the numbers.
Yeah, so how'd you do that?
I don't know. I can't figure these people out.
Fuzzy math.
Yeah. Where are we on the votes? Patrick Sasser's on. Hey.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Morning,
Good
General.
morning. You had some real good anti-toll demonstrations over the weekend.
We did. We had great turnouts all throughout the state. The people are coming out in the masses, and that's important. You know, people are getting involved in this, and that's how we're going to win this battle.
Yeah. The numbers are the Democrats can't have they can get up to 16 no votes on this and get it through. So 17 is the magic number for people who don't want tolls. And you got four on record now saying they will absolutely not vote for tolls, and two say, based on the way it's written now, they wouldn't vote.
Correct. And that, I believe that's the article in the Connecticut Post. And, you know, I have emails from another Democrat. Drawing a blank on his name at the moment. I don't have it in front of me. He's emailed me and told me that he's opposed to voting for the tolls. So the list is growing day by day. So I think as people continue to put pressure on, we put the list up of the phone calls for people to make. We're winning this, you know, so people just have to continue to stay involved. We've got two more towns voting tonight on resolutions, the town of Meriden and Rocky Hill. And we have several others.
These resolutions are basically saying we'll not allow tolls in our town.
Yeah, basically it's the towns and cities like Stanford that are saying, we don't want this. You know, this is
but that's more of it's kind of like it's a gesture, right? I mean, the state's going to put it wherever they want.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not legal. They're not legal binding, but it's the local grassroots level. It's just, and it's the leadership of those communities that are speaking out, voting on this, saying, "Hey, Hartford, what are you people doing to us?"
Yeah.
So it does carry some weight.
All right. So that sounds good. So it sounds like 5 no's, 2 probably no. So you're up to 7. You got another 10 to go.
Yep.
All right. So we'll link up to what was it? NoCTTolls.org.
NOTOLLSCT.org.
I always get
Exactly.
that wrong.
Clear as glass.
No tolls CT.
Monday morning.
Yeah. All right. No
And
soul
if
T.
people and follow us on our Facebook and Twitter. We've got about 5 protests set up for this weekend as well. New London, Manchester, Shelton, Groton, West Hartford.
I know that's good to get everybody out doing that stuff, but I really feel the fight is calling and
that's
emailing.
really-
and,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the most important thing people can do right now. And go to our Facebook and website. We have the phone number. We list the towns that these people represent. If you see your town, get on the phone, make that phone call.
Yeah.
And do it a couple of times during the week, not just one call.
Right.
Keep hammering these people.
Yeah, you make a to-do list every day.
Yeah.
You just have one phone call per day.
Exactly,
You just
yeah.
call once per day.
Right,
and
10,
work
15.
the list and
Right.
make it like a task.
Yeah.
you know?
Voice displeasure. Go to the bathroom. Yes.
All right. All right, Pat. Thank you.
I appreciate you guys helping with all this. You guys are the best.
No, you're the best.
No,
Thank
you are.
Yeah. Tribe member Shane sent me this email. This is a survey sent to him by Representative Mushinsky in Wallingford. It's a constituent survey 2019.
Right. Sounds official.
And then it says, here are some major issues that we will likely be considering this session. Please check the box for the position which is closer to your view. Then it goes family leave, minimum wage, legalized recreational weed. Then they get to tolls. And what they write for tolls, and now you can only check one of these.
Okay.
Pro, tolls will replenish the transportation fund to provide money for road and bridge repair, and out-of-state drivers would pay 40% of tolls. Now, where's that number?
Seriously.
Who? There's something out there that, how do you have that number?
How?
How do you know 40%?
Right.
Right.
It came to me in a
I thought
dream.
the speaker called us morons because we're coming out against something we don't know anything about.
Right.
But there's a number. There's numbers out there. Where are these numbers?
It's so confusing.
They either have a plan they don't want to show anyone, or they're just making stuff up.
Right.
Who's the moron?
I'm thinking
I
number 2
used the
there.
harsh word of moronic, and I meant it.
And I meant it.
And I meant it.
And I used a word hard. It sounds like a 3-year-old.
Yeah.
And I used a hard word of moronic, and I meant it.
Thank you, Forrest Gump.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, because it typically means you have no argument when you just go to name calling.
Exactly.
Well, you're an idiot.
Well, you're a bigger idiot.
Yeah, you're a moron, and I mean it.
You're a bigger moron. Yeah.